Before you eat your next apple, orange, or even a handful of grapes, stop and listen carefully. What if I told you that these sweet everyday fruits that many seniors avoid might actually be powerful weapons in fighting diabetes? Yes, you heard that right. For years, people with diabetes were told to avoid sweet fruits because of their sugar content. But today, science is telling a very different story. New studies are showing that some of the sweetest, most common fruits can actually help lower blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and fight diabetes-related inflammation. And the best part, these fruits are easy to find, affordable, and probably already sitting in your kitchen. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because the final fruit on this list will shock you. It's so powerful that it can improve your insulin sensitivity in just 4 weeks. You don't want to miss this. Let's begin with the first fruit that might surprise many seniors, the simple apple. We see apples everywhere, in grocery stores, farmers' markets, and even sitting on our kitchen tables. But many people overlook how helpful apples can be for those managing diabetes. Apples are packed with something called soluble fiber, especially a type called pectin. This fiber works like a sponge inside your body, slowing down how fast sugars from food enter your bloodstream. That means your blood sugar doesn't spike quickly after eating an apple. Instead, sugar is absorbed slowly, which helps your insulin do its job more effectively. On top of that, apples contain special plant compounds known as flavonoids, and one of them is called quercetin. Research has shown that quercetin can improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body can handle sugar better. A large study that followed over 200,000 people found that people who regularly ate apples had an 18% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And this includes everyday apples like Fuji, Gala and Granny Smith. But there's even more. Apples are great for your gut health too. They feed the good bacteria in your gut, which play an important role in controlling blood sugar. To get the full benefits, always eat the skin of the apple, as that's where much of the fiber and antioxidants are found. Avoid apple juice, as it lacks fiber and contains concentrated sugar. Instead, enjoy apples raw. Slice them into your oatmeal. Pair them with a spoonful of peanut butter or toss them into a salad. Next up is the orange, another fruit that many seniors mistakenly believe they should avoid. Oranges are sweet, yes, but when you eat the whole fruit, they offer remarkable benefits for blood sugar control. A medium orange contains about 3 grams of fiber, much of which is soluble fiber that helps slow down sugar absorption. The glycemic index of a whole orange is only 43, which means it causes a slow and steady rise in blood sugar, unlike orange juice, which has a glycemic index of 74. That's a huge difference. Oranges are also rich in vitamin C and a compound called hesperidin. Hesperidin helps lower inflammation and improve the function of your blood vessels. In one study, seniors who took hesperidin supplements for just 4 weeks had lower levels of inflammation and improved insulin sensitivity. Another benefit of oranges is that they are made up of almost 90% water. This means they help keep you hydrated, which is very important because dehydration can lead to higher blood sugar levels. To get the most out of oranges, eat them whole and fresh. You can add orange slices to a spinach salad, roast them with vegetables, or even grate a little orange. Peel over your food for extra flavour and health benefits. Remember, avoid orange juice and stick to whole oranges to enjoy their full power. Now let's talk about one of nature's most delicious gifts: berries, whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries or blackberries. These small fruits are packed with big benefits for people with diabetes. Berries are low in sugar and high in fibre, which means they help slow down how fast sugar enters your bloodstream. A cup of strawberries, for example, contains only 11 grams of carbohydrates, with 3 grams being fibre. That's a very favourable ratio for managing blood sugar. But what makes berries truly special is their rich content of anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep red, blue and purple colours. These compounds have been heavily studied for their effects on diabetes. In one large analysis of 22 studies, researchers found that regular berry consumption improved insulin sensitivity and significantly reduced blood sugar spikes after meals. Another study from Finland found that people who ate 2 cups of mixed berries daily for 8 weeks saw a 10% drop in fasting blood sugar and improved long-term blood sugar control, measured by A1C levels. And these results were achieved simply by eating berries, without any medication. Berries also help your heart by lowering blood pressure and improving the flexibility of your arteries. They even protect your brain, which is important because seniors with diabetes are at higher risk for memory problems. The best way to enjoy berries is fresh or frozen, with no added sugar. Add them to your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a snack. They also pair well with plain Greek yogurt, which adds protein and keeps you feeling full longer. Moving on, we have pears, a fruit that often gets overlooked but deserves much more attention. Pears are soft, juicy and sweet, making them easy to eat for seniors. A medium pear contains about 5.5 grams of fibre, most of which is soluble fibre that helps slow sugar absorption. The glycemic index of pears ranges between 30 and 40, one of the lowest among sweet fruits. This means that eating pears causes only a gentle rise in blood sugar, making them ideal for people with type 2 diabetes. Pears are also rich in flavonoids, especially quercetin, which fights inflammation, improves insulin function, and may even help the pancreas, the organ that produces insulin. In one long-term study involving over 20,000 adults, those who regularly ate pears had a 21% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Pears also support gut health by feeding good bacteria in the digestive system, which in turn helps regulate blood sugar and inflammation. The best way to eat pears is whole and raw, with the skin on, as that's where much of the fibre and nutrients are found. You can slice pears into your oatmeal or yogurt, add them to salads, or bake them with a sprinkle of cinnamon and almonds for a healthy dessert. Finally, we come to the number 1 fruit on this list, one that truly shocked researchers with its ability to improve insulin sensitivity: grapes. Yes, grapes, these sweet bite-sized fruits, are often feared by people with diabetes, but new science shows they have been misunderstood. Grapes contain a powerful compound called resveratrol, found in the skin of red and black grapes. Resveratrol works like a coach for your insulin, helping your cells respond better and faster to sugar in the blood. In one study, participants who took resveratrol supplements for just 4 weeks saw a 32% improvement in insulin sensitivity. That's a remarkable improvement in a very short time. Grapes are also rich in polyphenols, antioxidants that protect the pancreas and reduce oxidative stress. In another study, eating whole grapes led to a 15% decrease in blood sugar spikes after meals and improved the function of beta cells in the pancreas, which are responsible for producing insulin. Although grapes are sweet, they have a moderate glycemic index of about 53 when eaten whole. This makes them safe in small amounts, especially when eaten with protein or healthy fats that slow digestion. Grapes also offer protection against heart disease, lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and improve brain function, all of which are important for seniors with diabetes. To enjoy grapes safely, stick to fresh, whole grapes, preferably with darker skins. A small handful of about 15 to 20 grapes is a perfect serving. You can eat them alone, or pair them with a few almonds or a slice of cheese to slow sugar absorption. Avoid grape juice and raisins, as these contain concentrated sugars without the fiber. Now you know the truth about these 5 sweet fruits that can actually help fight diabetes. Apples, oranges, berries, pears, and grapes each bring their own special blend of fiber, antioxidants, and healing compounds that not only make them safe for seniors with diabetes, but incredibly helpful. These fruits don't just sit on the sidelines. They work actively with your body to control blood sugar, improve insulin response, and reduce harmful inflammation. And the best part is that you don't need to search for rare superfoods or spend a fortune. These fruits are easy to find, affordable, and simple to add to your daily meals. Even small changes, like choosing the right fruit for a snack, can make a big difference in how you feel and how your body handles diabetes. So next time you visit your local market or grocery store, take a fresh look at the fruit section. Inside those simple apples, oranges, berries, pears, and grapes lies a natural medicine that is sweet, delicious, and powerful. You can take control of your health with these simple choices. If you've watched this far, congratulations. You now have the knowledge that can help you or a loved one live healthier, feel stronger, and manage diabetes more effectively. Always talk to your doctor before making changes. But know that with the right foods, you are never powerless against diabetes.